Another function that can be incredibly useful is using the sort function. So what I'm going to do is I've got the data that I've taken from the unique and spills and just taken it from there. Created a new sheet called the sort function and then just made sure that that was in there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, right, this is equaled to sort. So there it is. And I'm going to take the array, which is going to be all this data here, and then sort index. Well, let's just leave it with the table for now. So if I take that, we can immediately see that spill. There's that spill again. We've got that with a nice shading to tell us we've got a spill, and this is sorted by the first column. We can see that starts with B, goes down to M. So if I go to this first cell, remember I can't do any of the others. So I go to the very first cell and it says to me sort index. So what I'm going to do at the moment is leave that alone, and I'm just going to go to sort order. Now sort order we can see is ascending. It goes from B upwards. It's using the alphabet and its position in the alphabet to sort out. So A comes first and X is last, and that's all to do with that ASCII that we looked at very early on. So it's going to look at the A, so it's using ascending. If we want to do descending, then we can simply put in -1. Now I'm going to close down the brackets and press enter. I've got too many brackets, didn't need to do that. So, oh, it's telling me, by the way, if you do that, it will tell you, do look, and it's saying, oh, you've got too many brackets. If as long as it fits with what you've got, do that. And now I can see it's going in inverse order from Mo down towards Barbara. So I can do that. The other part of this is I can change the reference. So I can say, no, I tell you what, I want you to look in column 2. So what that's going to do is stop looking at the named column and instead use the second column and put those in order instead. And obviously there's no reason why I can't go back to here and simply tell it, no, keep it with the usual standard. And now it just organizes by that. The only other part to this is I could quite simply, let's put -1 because otherwise the default, there is a fourth option by column. So if our data was in columns, then we could alter the way it views. But our data's not, it's in rows. Maya is in the finance and Spence 323. So if I read the data that way, it's in rows. And if I read the data downwards, it will be in columns. So we're left with what we want. Ours is fine. So we're going to leave it as is. So I'm just going to go back to the 2, press enter, and that's the end of this function. See you in the next video.